Are you trapped in the chaos of constant busyness? Uncover the hidden dangers and reclaim your life with mindful liberation. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're delving into a pervasive issue that has taken over our lives, the relentless pursuit of busyness. As you walk through the hustle and bustle of any major city, you can't help but notice people racing from one obligation to the next without a moment to breathe. This go-go-go mentality, as identified by Johns Hopkins researchers, is what they aptly term the cult of busy. In this video, we'll explore the historical roots of this phenomenon, the ways our culture promotes it, and most importantly, the detrimental effects it has on our bodies, relationships, and lifestyles. So, without any further ado, let's start. The historical roots of busyness. In the intricate tapestry of human history, busyness wasn't always the prevailing thread. For millennia, agrarian societies danced to the rhythm of nature, unhurried by precise time measurements. The 18th century marked a pivotal shift, introducing clocks that transformed time from a fluid concept to a measurable entity. However, it was in the mid-20th century that the alarm bells rang regarding the perils of chronic busyness. The advent of the atomic clock in the 1950s allowed humanity to measure time down to the nanosecond, coinciding with the groundbreaking work of Hans Selye, the father of stress science. Selye's mid-1940s findings unveiled the profound effects of chronic stress on the human body, thrusting the issue into the public spotlight. As we became slaves to precise schedules, stress became an unwelcome companion, and the cult of busy was born. Understanding the historical roots of our relentless pursuit of busyness is crucial to dismantling the chains that bind us in today's fast-paced world. The cult of busy in today's culture. In the contemporary landscape, a pervasive culture glorifies busyness, intertwining success with constant motion. The societal narrative equates a jam-packed schedule with achievement, fostering what researchers term the cult of busy. This ethos infiltrates our lives from an early age, with children being enrolled in myriad activities, setting the stage for a lifelong pursuit of perpetual motion. Workplaces contribute to this phenomenon, where the quantity of tasks often outweighs their quality. The busier we appear, the more successful we feel, perpetuating a cycle of overcommitment and burnout. Clear boundaries become elusive, especially in professional settings, as the pressure to demonstrate constant productivity takes precedence. The glorification of multitasking and continuous action creates an environment where downtime is perceived as unproductive. As a result, individuals find it challenging to set aside moments for rest and rejuvenation, contributing to the perpetuation of the cult of busy. Breaking free from this cultural norm requires a conscious effort to redefine success beyond constant activity, fostering a healthier and more sustainable approach to life. The chronic stress response. Understanding the detrimental impact of being too busy necessitates an exploration of how our bodies respond to the incessant demands of modern life. Stress, a natural physiological response to perceived threats, becomes a chronic affliction when our daily lives are characterized by an unrelenting pace. In the face of stressors, our bodies release adrenaline and endorphins, preparing us for the fight-or-flight response. However, the chronic busyness prevalent in today's society often leaves us without an outlet for this heightened state of alertness. The stress response, designed for immediate physical dangers, becomes a persistent undercurrent in our lives. This chronic stress manifests in various physical and mental symptoms, from fatigue and sleep problems to chest pain and headaches. The body's initial signals, if ignored, can lead to burnout and long-term health issues. Moreover, scientific research reveals that prolonged exposure to chronic stress can alter the structure of the brain, emphasizing the urgent need to address the impact of perpetual busyness on our overall well-being. Recognizing these signs and implementing strategies to mitigate stress is crucial for breaking free from the cycle of chronic busyness and fostering a healthier, more balanced life. Impact on relationships. The toll of chronic stress on the body is profound, extending beyond momentary discomfort to long-term physiological consequences. As a persistent state of heightened alertness, chronic stress becomes a silent assailant, gradually eroding our overall well-being. The initial physical manifestations of stress, such as fatigue, sleep disturbances, chest pain, headaches, and gastrointestinal discomfort, are not mere inconveniences. These symptoms serve as warning signals, indicating that the body is struggling to cope with the unrelenting demands of a busy life. Ignoring these signs can lead to burnout, a state of physical and emotional exhaustion that impairs daily functioning. Scientific studies have uncovered more insidious effects, demonstrating that chronic stress can shrink the brain's gray matter. This structural alteration is accompanied by changes in our epigenetic makeup, marking a long-term transformation in our brain programming and stress response. The consequences of prolonged exposure to chronic stress are not confined to the realm of physical health. They extend into the very architecture of our brains, underscoring the urgency of adopting strategies to manage and mitigate the impact of chronic stress on our bodies and minds. Workplace consequences. The cult of busyness infiltrates workplaces, transforming them into environments where productivity is overshadowed by the detrimental effects of relentless schedules. In the pursuit of success, contemporary work culture often places undue emphasis on face time, perpetuating the belief that longer hours equate to increased dedication and efficiency. Ironically, extended work hours can have counterproductive consequences. Studies, including a report by the CDC, reveal that working beyond the conventional 40-hour week not only increases the likelihood of injuries, but also diminishes overall productivity. For instance, a 2010 study by the Tavistock Institute highlights that excessive working hours elevate hazard risks by 23% for 60-hour weeks and 37% for 70-hour weeks. Beyond tangible hazards, prolonged periods of busyness compromise ethical decision-making. As the work week extends, moral awareness tends to diminish, potentially leading individuals to make decisions they would otherwise regret. The workplace, meant to be a hub of creativity and collaboration, becomes a breeding ground for stress-induced lapses in judgment, posing risks to both employees and the organization. Recognizing these hazards is crucial for fostering a culture that values quality over quantity and prioritizes the well-being and ethical integrity of its workforce. Undoing busyness in everyday life. Breaking free from the clutches of busyness is essential for reclaiming a balanced and fulfilling life. Simple yet powerful strategies can pave the way for a healthier, more intentional existence. Incorporating mindfulness meditation, such as focusing on the breath or body awareness, provides a respite from the incessant rush. Externalizing your memory through journaling or list-making helps prioritize tasks, minimizing the chaos of mental clutter. Additionally, taking moments to pause, reflect, and appreciate your journey fosters a sense of gratitude and creates valuable space for happiness to flourish. By embracing these mindful practices and learning to say no to excessive commitments, you can untangle yourself from the web of busyness and rediscover the joy of a more purposeful and harmonious life. In conclusion, the cult of busy is deeply ingrained in our culture, affecting our health, relationships, and workplaces. Recognizing the dangers of constant busyness is the first step towards reclaiming our lives. It's time to break free from the shackles of the cult of busy and embrace a more mindful, balanced, and fulfilling existence. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being present. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care.